going on? What's going on in your world, Peyton Whitmore?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm feeling really refreshed right now.
Oh yeah, did you see?
I did. Yeah, my boyfriend's out of town, so he had to go home to Portland for some family stuff, and I went to bed at 9 p.m. last night. I feel good.
Is that early for you? That sounds so late to me.
Early.
I'm like, are you refreshed with that?
After a 6-hour nap?
I feel so. No, I actually didn't even nap because I was like, I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. I usually get into bed right around 10:30 at night, like 11.
Oh,
So I go to bed pretty late. So I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go.
that's good. That's really good.
I got the bed to myself. I'm good.
Yeah.
I got this situation in my house where I think I told you guys I have this shooting gun. It's a big machine that rebounds basketballs for my kids, right? And it's called the gun, and it's a great tool. We've had it for a long time, and it's out in the backyard, and I built a shed to keep it away, but it's still outside, and so it's slowly falling apart, and I try to refurbish as much as I can. And we had ordered this piece that was very complicated to put in, and my son Kemp and I tried to put it in, and it was done. And I was so excited. I think I put it like a time-lapse video of Kemp and I working on it, and we put it together, and it worked, and it was great. Now, there were some extra pieces.
Which probably shouldn't be the case, right?
Right, but I thought, my entire life, extra pieces, that's just in case you lose one or you break one or something, right? So my son's using this rebound machine, and all of a sudden, ding, something flies off it, and the net shoots up, and it's like, and he's like, Dad, this came off. I'm like, all right, hold on a second. So my wife threw away the directions. You can't put anything down in my house for 2 seconds without putting it in the dishwasher, throwing it away.
That's how I feel the same way as her.
So she threw away the directions. So I don't know now what to do with these extra pieces. So we kind of rigged it a little bit, and he was shooting again, and then more pieces came off.
Uh-oh.
So
Look at all the extra pieces.
So now it's just sitting in my backyard for the last 3 days, not getting used, and I can already see, what happens to this is eventually then we just put it away and we never use it again, right? Mm-hmm. Which is terrible. So I messaged the company. I'm like, do you guys have any techs here that can help, right? And they go, we don't, because I don't know where they are. They're probably New York or somewhere, or Indiana or something. And they're like, we don't, but we have a tech that you can FaceTime. And here are the hours we can FaceTime with you and walk you through it. And I'm like, okay. But now whenever I get home, it's past their time.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they're like East Coast time.
Yeah. So now, and it's also, you got to do it at the right time here because it's 120 outside.
Yeah.
There
So
is no right time at this time.
I'm looking at the little weather app, and I'm like, okay, well, tomorrow at 6, it'll be 107. That's reasonable. I can do it at 107. And you're looking at the time, and then I'm looking at the temperature, because I'm going to be outside. Mm-hmm. And also, how long does it take to FaceTime the guy? And then, of course, the guy's going to think I'm an idiot because, I got 3 sets of pliers finally. I have pliers, but I don't have anything else.
That might not be the tool you need for that. You might need a...
No, because the one thing was when I opened up the whole thing, it says get pliers. That's when I didn't have pliers, so my wife went on and ordered pliers.
Okay.
So I have 3 sets of pliers now. So I know I do need pliers.
Have you thought about just jumping on like TaskRabbit, that app, and just finding somebody who, like a handyman that could go, oh, what you need here is this?
This is too complicated.
You really
this
think
involves
it's that
zip
complicated?
ties.
No, yeah.
Have you thought about just YouTubing it?
That's what my wife said yesterday. I have not.
You should. I feel like you can learn how to do anything on YouTube.
That is true.
There's probably like 18 million instructional videos where they literally show you exactly how to do that.
It's hard for me to follow instructions.
Well, just have Dutch and Kemp help you make it like a bonding thing.
But it's also 120. That's the problem. Like
How
I
fun.
want to bond. I want to bond with them. We talked about it. In fact, that's how what Kemp and I did. We bonded doing it. But also now it's like I just want to get it done. It reminds me when I was a kid. I used to take apart my bike all the time and put it back together. And then there were extra pieces, and I know it didn't come that way.
Like, I won't need this chain.
There were always extra screws and stuff.
The extra pieces always get you.
But it's like my son Jake, he's 20, and he loves Legos still. So like over the weekend, he put together a Lego set, and they were extra pieces. But the car looked great. It was some Lamborghini car. It looked great. But they're extra pieces. And I was like, does Lego do that? He said,
Lego does that.
Okay, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Which is a mind screw.
Your bike probably doesn't do that, and probably the ball return doesn't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Like, of all the IKEA things I've put together, I don't really see a whole lot of extra. Maybe there's one little extra thing that's a piece of crap, but not
Like
really.
a peg.
Yeah,
like a little peg.
And it'll be in a
dowel.
little baggie.
In case they break. But you have more than one break, you have to go find pegs. You have to call them up.
Yeah, man. So frustrated in my house. So yeah, I could YouTube. I just wish I had access to stuff like
the
YouTube,
internet?
YouTube?
apps, TaskRabbit.
You do.